But that word he said really did something to my mind that day. And I got more interested in his class, you get. And another thing that drove it home for me was we had this period when we were learning variation. So if you're familiar with mathematics, you know variation, inverse variation, direct variation, and all, you get. And he wrote a particular variation on the board and called out to the class for someone to come and solve it. But nobody could come out and solve it. And he looked at me and gave me the marker and said, Isaiah, come and solve it. The honest truth is that I did not know what to do because I had not fully understood variation at the time. But I know that the first step of the variation was to remove the variation sign and introduce the equality sign and the constant. So that was all I did. And all I heard was Quran Wata'aka because I went to my state, Zanibu state. That means clap for this boy. You understand? And say, and all the whole class clap for me. But I could also see some of my classmates were like, oh, you didn't get it, you didn't solve it, all these things. You get. But that singular act of belief from him towards me did something to my mind that changed the whole game of maths for me. And to show you how much it affected me was that same term being the third term, I went on from being one of the worst students in mathematics to becoming the best student in mathematics, both model and conventional. If I need to add more context to this, is that, mind you, my school was a very big school. So we had A, B, C for SS1, and that was the model version. So we had two sides of the school. We had the conventional and the model. So the model, we had 150 students from A, B, and C. And in the conventional, that one, they were way more. You understand? So they probably like have like A, B, C, and probably like D. You understand? And they were all full to the brim. But both in model and conventional, I came out as the number one best student in mathematics. Even when they were giving the award and they were mentioning me, I was not even there because I was nonchalant. I didn't even know how much I had become so good in mathematics. But it all happened because of I had one man that believed in me. Now, what are we going to take from this is that we do amazing things